tried, Jarvis, but it's only half done. That came out of nowhere.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Marvel tricked us.
Are you ever not going to fall for that?
Mr. Beck is from Earth, just not yours.
For this list, we'll be looking at when we were bamboozled into believing something about the MCU was true, only to find out that wasn't the case. What was your favorite Marvel fake-out moment? Any we missed? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Tony and Peter do NYC. Spider-Man Homecoming.
So when's our next retreat, you know? Like,
What, next mission?
yeah, the missions.
We'll call you.
Tom Holland's Spider-Man has gotten ample opportunities to do what previous iterations of the character haven't. One of these opportunities was to fight alongside Tony Stark in a solo film. Fans were very excited when the trailers dropped for this movie, showing Iron Man flying alongside our favorite web-slinger. This led many to believe there was a crime-fighting team-up in the works for Homecoming's finale. Upon release, the film was well received, but the genius billionaire playboy philanthropist was a minor player that never fought with Peter.
Anyway, Mr. Stark, you didn't have to come all the way out here. I had that. I was fine.
Oh, I'm not here.
Director John Watts later stated that the shot is only viewable in trailers and never found its way into the edit. At least they made up for this cutscene by having them team up in future films. Number 9. The Mandarin, Iron Man 3.
America. Ready for another lesson?
The Mandarin's a big arch-enemy to Tony Stark within Marvel Comics, and had been considered as the villain for drafts of Iron Man and Iron Man 3. So fans were hyped to hear award-winning actor Ben Kingsley would bring a threatening presence to the film. Once Tony infiltrated the Mandarin's mansion with ad hoc weaponry, he found an actor who likes to party hard. It turns out Kingsley was playing a British guy named Trevor, who was just pretending to be the Mandarin.
Don't hurt the face, I'm an actor.
You got a minute to live. Fill it with words.
Just a role. The Mandarin, see, it's not real.
This 180 completely surprised and divided audiences. Fortunately, the Marvel one-shot All Hail the King revealed the real villain was active elsewhere.
You see, there's somebody who wants to meet you.
Do I know him?
No. But you took his name, and now he wants it back.
But Marvel had us convinced the Mandarin didn't exist for a second there. Number 8. As Guardians meet in a New York alley, Thor Ragnarok.
We're looking for my father. So if I were to tell you where Odin was, all parties concerned would promptly return to Asgard?
Promptly.
Great, then I'll help you.
When Thor and Loki try to locate their father Odin, Doctor Strange points them towards a cliffside in Norway. It's there he speaks to his sons one last time before fading away, allowing Hela to return and confront her brothers.
It's not possible.
Darling, you have no idea what's possible.
In the trailers, the siblings appeared to clash in an alley in New York. The scenery supported the rumors that Odin would roam around and live as a homeless man in the back alleys of the Big Apple. However, the choice was made to move this scene to Norway during the production. Although our initial New York impressions were wrong, it's still possible to see Odin in the city in a deleted scene.
I cannot hold her back any longer.
Back who? Who are you talking about?
The goddess of death.
Number 7. Loki's demise, Thor: The Dark World.
At last. Little common sense.
I thought you liked tricks.
Being the god of mischief, Loki has a habit of leading us on. That's why it makes perfect sense that he survived falling into space in the first Thor film. After the Battle of New York, Loki teams up with the God of Thunder to defeat the Dark Elves. During the battle, the God of Mischief receives a fatal blow from the villain Curse. We watched Thor mourn the loss of his brother in a quite dramatic sequence.
I didn't do it for him.
But as it turns out, Loki was alive and well. He hid in plain sight by impersonating his father. Given how brutal his demise appeared to be, you'd be forgiven for thinking he was really gone that time. But Loki and Marvel tricked us yet again.
I can't believe you're alive. I saw you die. I mourned you. I cried for you.
I'm honored.
Number 6. Hulk in Infinity War. Avengers Infinity War.
We have a Hulk.
Avengers Infinity War was one of Marvel's biggest events of the decade. All of our favorite heroes across the MCU were gathering together to defeat Thanos. So we definitely expected the big green man with breathtaking anger issues to make an appearance. In fact, we saw him in trailers running alongside the rest of the Avengers. But in the actual movie, Hulk got a bit screen shy and didn't want to come out after being thoroughly beaten by Thanos.
Where's your gun?
I don't know. We should have been having a thing.
Banner was originally planned to transform into Smart Hulk during the film too, but that scene was ultimately omitted. Instead of either scenario, Banner suited up in the Hulkbuster in the final film and left fans wondering if we'd see the other guy again.
Hulk! Hulk!
Number 5. Thanos only has 2 stones. Avengers Infinity War.
And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
The Infinity Gauntlet is an incredibly powerful weapon, even when it's armed with only 1 Infinity Stone. During the lead up to the film's release, a lot of imagery pointed to Thanos only having 2 stones when he confronted Iron Man on Titan. This made us believe that Earth's mightiest heroes could have stopped him during this battle.
I think you'll find our will equal to yours. Our?
But in the final cut, the Mad Titan had accumulated 4 out of 6 stones by the time he fought Iron Man and crew on Titan. The amount of power he had stacked the odds firmly against the Avengers. This is probably why the Russo brothers didn't reveal this in the trailers and let us think the heroes had a fighting chance.
Where is he?
Did we just lose?
Number 4. Vision's Stone Smash. Avengers Infinity War.
What is it?
He's here.
After watching several Avengers fall to big bad Thanos, Wanda is forced to destroy the Mind Stone embedded in Vision.
Look at me. You have the power to destroy the stone.
Don't.
You must do it. Wanda, please. We are out of time.
It was the last resort to stop Thanos from wiping out half the universe because it would cost the Avenger his life. This moment was incredibly emotional and left us shocked to see a relatively fresh character go so soon. But we had to relive that drama all over again when Thanos used the Time Stone to reverse the Mind Stone's destruction.
Now, there's no time at all.
The Mad Titan brought Vision back to life, pried the stone out of his head, and made us watch the Avenger perish again. No one expected the Mad Titan to fail, only to pull the rug out from under us moments later. Number 3. Multiverse Theory. Spider-Man Far From Home. In the wake of Thanos being defeated, everyone was eager and waiting for the next big bad to be revealed for Phase 4. When trailers started featuring Quentin Beck saying he was from an alternate universe, the fan base was shook.
There are multiple realities, Peter. This is Earth, Dimension 616. I'm from Earth 833.
I'm sorry, you're saying there's a multiverse?
The idea that there were many Earths opened up so many possibilities. We could get different versions of superheroes and villains, the return of deceased characters, and new storylines. This is why some were disappointed when it was revealed Mysterio was just pulling everyone's legs about the multiverse.
The story you created of a soldier from another Earth named Quentin fighting space monsters in Europe is totally ridiculous and apparently exactly the kind of thing people will believe right now. I mean, everybody bought it.
He created the ruse to steal tech from Peter. Ironically enough, Mysterio wouldn't be the last person to make us fall for an MCU multiverse trick.
It's easy to fool people when they're already fooling themselves. But for what it's worth, Peter, I really am sorry.
Number 2. New Captain America, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Finding someone to replace Steve Rogers is a huge task. Before Cap handed the shield off to Sam, many thought that Bucky would be next in line. A deleted scene in Civil War even supported that notion.
Nice save.
I gotta get me one of those.
So when Sam gave up the shield in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, everyone was wondering who would don the red, white, and blue shield.
Join me in welcoming your new Captain America.
Audiences were surprised to see John Walker take over the mantle. While this facade didn't last for long, the show dealt with Sam's debates over whether to wield the shield brilliantly. The hard conversations he had about taking the role made him accept it into a satisfying reveal. This was a time where fans didn't mind being deceived. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Meek doesn't make it. Thor Ragnarok. The sharp alien seemed to be gone before he came back for the finale.
Oh, Meek's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, and I accidentally stomped on him on the bridge. I just felt so guilty. I've been carrying him around all day. Oh, Meek, you're alive!
Height differences. Various MCU films. Certain actors wear platform shoes and other accessories to appear taller.
You people are so petty and tiny.
Bucky falls to his doom. Captain America, the first Avenger. Instead of being gone forever, he was reborn as the Winter Soldier.
You are to be the new fist of Hydra. Put him on ice.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Quicksilver came from the multiverse. WandaVision. Although lots of weird things happened in Westview, no one expected Quicksilver to come knocking at Wanda's door. We were doubly shocked to see the hero played by actor Evan Peters.
Long lost bro get to squeeze his stinking sister to death or what?
She recast Pietro?
Since he played Quicksilver in the Fox X-Men films, his appearance in the show led many to believe that the MCU had crossed over with another cinematic universe. A Disney Plus audio description even claimed he was the Pietro from the X-Men films. After this reveal broke the internet, it turned out there were no multiverse shenanigans.
Agnes doesn't live here. You do.
You're Ralph Boner?
Boner. Peters was playing an actor that always lived in the MCU and had simply been enchanted. Whether this reveal is unsatisfying is up to each fan, but it's unquestionably one of the greatest times Marvel tricked us.
Oh God, please, spare my life.
Nice to meet you, Ralph.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.